Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning, and you guys are going to play another Greg Tang game. Sorry, it's a hat kind of morning for Miss Offit. It's okay. Um, so you did SATIS Fraction on Wednesday, and so I'm going to have you do it again with a couple of changes. So on Wednesday, you guys did simplify, and you did the easy mode, and then you did calculate, and you did multiplication. Today we're going to go to the simplify, and I'm going to show you the hard mode. I'd like you can do one easy, and I'd like you to try at least one hard. Okay, this is in the instructions as well. If you want to do both turns hard level, go for it, but at least do two hands. You can do one easy, one hard, or you can do two hard, but don't do too easy. I want you to. Okay, so let me kind of walk you through. We did the easy one on Wednesday, so I want you to pick hard. This is hard for myself. I'm not that great at it, but this is kind of the best way that I have figured out how to do it. You may have other easier ways to do it. I usually try to pick the smallest fraction that I can find, or at least the one with the smallest numbers. And then remember, it has to have one of each color. So like I'm going to kind of just for today start with 2/9 because it's a good easy number to start with, or fraction. So I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, are there any red cards that I can go from 2/9 to by maybe just doubling it? Like, is there 4/18? No, there's not. But if I multiply, let's see, what if I can't get to 9 from 2. I can get to 18 from 2 by multiplying by 9, but 9 times 9 is not 21. So really 2/9 is probably not anything I should work with because I can't match it with any of the red cards. So let me look at 3/10. Let's see, 3/10, I could double it and go to 6/20. Multiply both by 2. So is there a red one I can get to from 3/10? Oh, look, I can take 3/10 and multiply it by 3, and it is equivalent to 9/30. So that's just kind of like a strategy I've used. You might have a better strategy. So I'm going to start with 4/5. You can start with whichever one you want. Is there a red card that is equivalent? Let's see, 4/5. I can't double it to go there. I can multiply it by 3 and go here. Okay, 4 times 3 is 12. 15 times 3 is 15. So is there a blue card I can get to? Let's see, I can't do that. 4 to 14 is not an option. Oh, 4 to 8/10 is, because if I take 4 times 2 is 8. So these, I did say this one, right, are all equivalent. Okay, so it's not too bad if you just pick one and then try to find an equivalent in each of the other color cards. Okay, let's see, this is my third hand. For fun, I'm going to start with 2/7. Maybe I shouldn't, but okay, is there anything equivalent here? Let's see, I can double it. I can do 2 times 2, and 7 times 2 is 14. So is there a red card? I can do 2 times, oh look, 2 times 3 is 6. 7 times 3 is 21. So there you go. So it's really not that bad. If you, like I said, just pick one fraction from one color and try to go with the one with the smallest numbers, and then say, can I find an equivalent in the red card? Can I find an equivalent in the green card? And if you can't, then you just move on to a different one. So try that. Like I said, try to play it twice if you can. Then calculate. You did multiply the other day. Today I want you to do divide. And you guys actually just practice this in your math warm-up on, I think it was Tuesday. I had y'all do this, where you have to remember to keep, change, and flip. Now, since you're just doing it visually, excuse me, it's harder to keep track of flipping it in your brain. And so if I were to flip this and put the 7 on top and the 1 on the bottom, then I would multiply across and I would have 35/8, right? But let me show you a little trick, and I've never shown y'all this before. If instead of actually flipping it, what if I just multiplied straight across? They call that cross multiplying, even though there's a division symbol. What if I just did 5 times 7? I would get 35 on the top, right? And I did 8 times 1, I'd get 8 on the bottom, right? So some of you may know this trick. And it is kind of a little trick, but if you do it wrong, you can really mess up because you can put the wrong number on the top and the wrong number on the bottom, which is why you've got to be really careful. It's the 7 that's going on the top and the 1 on the bottom. So once I multiply that, it's 35/8. Okay, again, if I were to go across, I'd have an 18 on the top and a 5 on the bottom. Or if I just flipped it, put my 9 on the top and my 1 on the bottom, it'd be 2 times 9 is 8, 5 times 1 is 5. People are posting to Padlet. I don't know if that's part of my video. I get little notifications when you guys post to the Padlet. Okay, go away. Okay, that's really funny. Okay, so 7 times 8 is 56, and then 8 times 5 is 40. And 5 times 9, because the 9 would be on top, is 45. 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, so I also would like you to try the hard version on this one. Try easy, try hard. The hard, you're going to have to simplify the answer. So, or you might have to simplify the answer. Okay, not this first one. No, yeah, this first one is simplified. Okay, so 8 times 9, because remember the 9 would be on top, is 72. And then 18 would be on the bottom, but I don't see 72 18ths because you can simplify 72 18ths, right? Because 18 goes into 18 once and it goes into 72 4 times. So you actually have to simplify it. So it's multiple steps here. This is a really good exercise for you guys. Okay, so then again, if I were to flip this and put the 9 on top, 4 times 9, 32. I always get that one wrong. I don't know why. Is it 36? It's 36. See, I always get that one wrong. And then 8 times 4 is 32, but then I can simplify it down to 9/8. Okay, so now I'm going to, again, 1 times 7, it'd be 7 over 15. Oh, that one you didn't have to simplify. Okay, again, 1 times 6, because the 6 would be on top and the 2 would be on the bottom, so it'd be 6/8, but I don't see 6/8 because they simplified it to 3/4, because you can divide both those by 2. And then the last one, let's see, it'd be 14 over 18. I don't see 14 over 18, but I know that what they do, they divide it by 2. If you have 14 over 18 and you divide both the top and the bottom by 2, you get 7/8. So there you go. Those are your options for today. Simplify, again, play at least one easy and one hard or 2 hard, and then calculate, play division, and you can play 1 easy and 1 hard or both hard. Okay, just don't do 2 rounds of easy on either. Okay, all right, have fun. Let me know what you think. Bye.